Nothing better than the first sip of coffee in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live stream, of course, from the ocean. It's going to be a beautiful day here today, and then I think we're heading towards some rough weather, right? You got that Elsa hurricane coming our way. Should get some wind going. Should get some waves going. Vincent Scaramuzzo, you are first. You got the Stephen Lowry, of course. You got the Darren Albertson. These are the people that keep me going. You got the Eton Burke. Where's Eton? He's waving somewhere out there, but there he is on the big screen. You got the Charlie Limbo, huge supporter. Most of you guys are huge supporters. Oh, my God. Nero Wynn, I see you a lot on the YouTube. Good morning to you. And Andy Volin, Vivek Sharma, Tim Kaine, Bill Marchant. Oh, my God. Roll call is getting longer and longer because I know more and more of these names. So what's going on, everybody? How is everybody? You guys good? We're good. What do we got? Hey, Bug fan, first live stream. Well, I appreciate you being a Bug fan. Welcome. I just found out that the Tampa Bay Lightning just won the Stanley Cup last night. So they got two in a row. I had no idea. The only reason I know is because I follow Bill Burr on Twitter, and he congratulated the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's a big time hockey fan, and I was going to tweet. I didn't, but I was going to tweet like I had no idea because as soon as the Tampa Bay Lightning knocked out the Islanders, I had no interest in watching the Stanley Cup final. So. A boo to the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm not like Bill Burr. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning. I say a boo. They knocked my team out. That means we were that close to winning the Stanley Cup final. That's how I do my math. By the way, I got the evil Starbucks coffee mug today. God, man. I'm not a fan of Starbucks. I used to be way back in the day when I first moved to New York. Back in 2002. I don't think they're the best cup of coffee anymore when you're out and about in New York City looking for a mom and pop coffee shop. But I got to say, as far as mugs go, it's a nice, big, thick, heavy mug. I like it. I like it a lot. But I don't like their coffee. I'm using their mug because today I am having coffee from around the world. Thanks to Vinny Castiglione, who sent me that coffee package, I don't know, about a week or so ago. And today we are in Mexico. We are in Mexico today. So cheers. Cheers. Thank you to Vinny Castiglione. It's a delicious cup of coffee, I must say. Mexico knows how to make a good cup of joe. And also, I think Vinny Castiglione was celebrating a birthday a couple days ago. So happy birthday to Vinny Castiglione. Let's show him some love on the live stream. What? You're using that mug to look like a soccer mom to go with your Xanax-inspired hair. Xanax, Jesus. Who the hell takes Xanax? What type of person takes Xanax? I have no idea. I think I took, I don't know if I ever took a Xanax in my life. I know I had a little Valium action after my my eye procedure, my LASIK. Mexican coffee, is that like Florida hockey? Thank you, Tara. Tara's on my side. Florida has no business winning the Stanley Cup. None whatsoever. None. God, Pat Duffy, what's going on, brother? I liked your tweet. Pat Duffy's a big Bob Seger fan because of Carl Ruiz. I think I'm a bigger Bob Seger fan because of Carl Ruiz. Carl posted a video a while ago, obviously, years ago at this point. And I think it was Night Moves by Bob Seger, and he was just feeling it, man. And he made a great little video. And at that moment, I realized that, damn, this Carl Ruiz, he fucking loves his Bob Seger. And I dipped way back in. We were talking about Roll Me Away yesterday. Bob Seger's Roll Me Away song is such a great song. After this live stream, do yourself a favor, click on Roll Me Away by Bob Seger. A lot of you know the song, but it just frustrated me, and I said it yesterday. Stupid Rock Radio these artists were so talented. They were so creative and had so many great songs, but rock radio had to find like 3, maybe 4 songs and just shove it down your throat over and over and over again. They had to play the same 3 effing songs. And an artist like Bob Seger, songs like Roll Me Away should have gotten tons of airplay. And it didn't. You might have had an unusual rock station in your area where maybe they played Roll Me Away here and there, but all the years I did rock radio, they pretty much blew that song off, Roll Me Away. They'd rather play the same 3 goddamn songs that were way more catchy. And that's what was so bad about rock radio. And when the internet opened up and look, give them a little credit, satellite radio, and now you got all these apps. It's so good that a lot of these artists like Bob Seger, they get the deeper songs from their catalogs out there, and these songs get a lot of respect nowadays, thank God. But back when I was coming up and doing rock radio, if you played Roll Me Away, if you told the PD, fuck your playlist, I'm playing Roll Me Away, they would have fired you. Simple as that. So that's why you heard the same dudes and dudettes. I just felt when I said dudes, I had to say dudettes. Oh, I got hiccups now. These stations played. I'm trying to hold in a hiccup so it doesn't get out of hand. These stations played no more than 100 songs. That was it. And I think 100 is stretching it. And it's just too fucking bad, man. But what are you gonna do? Cheers to Roll Me Away by Bob Seger. Cheers. Cheers. The guy has a right to get on with his life. Best of luck. Oh, what is that about? I moved on with my life many, many years ago, my friends. I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, there are people. It brings me to this. I wake up this morning, I check my Twitter, right? Which I don't really check as much. It's just a shit show. Let's be honest with each other. I'd rather post goofy and silly videos. I think people have a problem with me posting goofy and silly videos, and they're like, look, he's lost it. Do you think I go around in my everyday life acting like that? No, I have a little fun on camera. I post these videos. I like them. People seem to like them, and that's it. But haters will take just 10 seconds of something you do, and then they make it like that's your whole fucking life. It's so ridiculous. But anyway, speaking of moving on with my life and everything, I did a long, long time ago. I only fight back against the Opie and Anthony bullshit when I have to. So this morning I checked my Twitter, and some ass is ad mentioning Anthony, saying woke Opie's at it again. First of all, I don't give 2 shits what Anthony thinks of me and says about me. I have no respect for Anthony, so why would I give 2 shits about what he says? Why? And the reason this guy's keeping Anthony informed. Here's woke Ope at it again. You know what the wokeness was? The fact that I didn't agree that Hitler was a good guy and did a lot of good things. So because I went against that, I'm woke. Hey, Anthony's at it again. Look what he tweeted this time. Ugh. Sorry that I don't defend Hitler, you lunatic. And why would Anthony give a shit? He shouldn't give a shit about me whatsoever. And it's simple. And actually my tweet went more against, what was it, John Kelly, Trump's chief of staff? Yeah, it comes out that John Kelly pretty much heard Trump say that Hitler did a lot of good things, too, or something like that. And my tweet was more about John Kelly being a wimp and saying that Trump said this now that I guess it was in a book. I guess he was writing a book or whatever, and he has nothing to lose. I hate when these politicians leave office and then they finally tell you the dirt on these people. And they'll let us all in on all the horrible things, like in this case, Trump said or did. When you were in a position of power, you should have said that shit. That was more what the tweet was about, to be completely honest with you. But there are people out there that are now going to defend Hitler because they're defending Trump. That's just fucking insane. I absolutely believe Trump said that. I have no idea. I wasn't there. I believe it, though. I believe Trump said Hitler also did a lot of good things, because that's some dumb talking point that people like to bring up. And I'm not going to defend that. Are you such a hardcore Trump fan that you have to now defend Hitler because Trump might have said that? Let's say might have, because like I said, I wasn't there. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Wow. And if I'm woke because I'm not a fan of Hitler, then so be it. You're looking at Wokey. What's up, Wokey? But you could report back to Anthony all you want. I don't give two shits what he thinks about me, what he says about me. I have no respect for the guy, so why would I give a crap? I have people in my life, I really do care what they think or say about me, 100%. But Anthony's not one of those guys. Imale, you're such a good dude at heart. You're the patriarch of based radio. I don't know what that means. I try to be a good guy. I try. The only thing you could do in your life is try to be a little better every single day. And that's one of my goals every time I wake up, to just try to be a little better. You guys see Doggy? There's Doggy all shaved down in the distance. That's an exclusive right there for you. There's Doggy. Hi, Doggy. He had the bad mats, as most of you know. I got the regulars, but there's people that come in and out, so I feel like I got to quickly explain some of these, quote, storylines. But Doggy had really, really bad mats, and the groomer set us into a panic, said you have to bring him to an animal hospital right away because those mats can be so bad it can be affecting his breathing, and there could be infections under there or bugs even. They said bugs. And they were giant mats that you could hold like this, like a doorknob, and twist. So they sent us into a panic. And long story short, we found a new vet that was way nicer than our old vet. And they shaved him down to this. He looks beautiful. Turns out there were no issues underneath whatsoever. And I'll tell you, the dog absolutely has way more energy. And when we let him grow his hair so long, he looked like an adult dog. The fact is, he's still just a puppy. He's barely a year old. And he does have a lot more energy on the beach. So maybe those mats were affecting his breathing to a certain extent. It's okay. He needed a haircut kind of like you. Yeah, I like him shaved down, though. We hated what he looked like when they brought him back out to us from the back of the vet. We were horrified, and then I turned to the vet and I said, "We have to pay for this?" And they're like, they're laughing their idiot faces off. It wasn't that funny. I'm not stupid, but man, a week later, it's already grown in pretty fast. Yeah, then I was checking. I don't really read a lot of comments. I don't read any YouTube comments whatsoever. Every once in a while, I check out the Facebook comments because I'd rather like go into the private Facebook group, hang out with those people, just cool people, no drama or toxicity. But every once in a while, I'll take a peek. I did a driving live stream on my Instagram, and I was just having fun. What happened? You've gone insane. No, I haven't gone insane. You're buying into horse shit. You're buying into bullshit. Some asshole out there is trying to start something that I'm insane. I've never been healthier, my friend. And he's also concerned that I only have 51 viewers. Actually, you got to add the Facebook. It's a little low today. I'm talking to 162 people right now. Spiff, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to block you because there's no reason to have you here. Yeah, that's the new thing. Like whoever starts this shit, and I truly believe it's from Anthony's camp. The fact is, if it wasn't for Anthony, I wouldn't get much hate whatsoever. And now they're trying to start this story that I am going insane because I was brave enough to share to everybody that I grew up with a severely mentally ill mom that was more environmental than not. So then they make the leap that I'm now mentally ill, which is just garbage. It's absolutely garbage. And I blame Anthony for that too. I absolutely do. He's pushing all this bullshit and all this agenda forward. The fact is, I'm good. I had a decent radio career. I wish it was better. I wish I was able to do way more years without Anthony. That would have been nice, but you can't have regrets in life. It is what it is. I'm now enjoying raising my very, very young kids and being more of a father. I feel like I was always a good father, but now I think I'm a better father, a better husband, and I got a lot more balance in my life because I had to worry about that damn Opie and Anthony radio show every waking moment of my life because I had to be the stupid, responsible one, and I hated every minute of that part of it. But as far as that mentally ill bullshit goes, don't buy into that garbage. If anyone knows truly who really is trying to push that bullshit forward, let me know, okay? I would really, really like to know. That's some gaslighting garbage. The guy who has two well-adjusted, really, really good kids, the guy that's been with his wife for 17 years, married 13 years, he's the one that's mentally ill, right? It's just garbage. Foxy Lee Jones, mental illness is rough. You're fine. Well, thank you. If Foxy Lee Jones is saying I'm fine, then damn. I like to be a goofball. I like to be silly. I like to just fuck around with my voice, and that's the jumping off point for people. Look, see, he's nuts. No, I'm just trying to have a little fun, you idiots. I don't walk around my life like that. I love the people that go, this is just sad now. Is it? Is it sad for you? Because it's not sad for me. it's just crazy. I just made, let me see, I made $13 today. Oh, my God. The amount of money I used to make every hour, yes, I'm going to brag, was insane. And now I get very, very happy when I turn this off and I go, oh, my God, I made $38 today. Tim Fox, well, we enjoy your company, plus you got a good, stable family life, more than these Fs have in their life. I don't know where it comes from. I have no idea. A lot of people are really, really pissed off the Opie and Anthony show went away, and for whatever reason, because maybe I was perceived as, quote, the boss and the responsible one, they decided that I have to get, most of the fucking hate. It's just terrible. What else is going on? You got the NBA Finals. I'm a huge basketball fan, and I guess it'll be cool to see CP3 win a championship. I mean, if the Bucks fall short again with that guy, the Greek Freak, everyone calls him the Greek Freak because we still can't pronounce his name. He's been in the league almost, 7 years or something like that, and we still can't pronounce his damn name. Even if he wins an NBA championship, we'll still not be able to pronounce his damn name. We're mixing up the live streams a little bit, mostly through my Instagram because it's on my phone and easy. I'm going to do more out and abouts with the Instagram live. So, look for that. It's Opie Radio on the Instagram. I'll do one hopefully later. A Greek basketball player? What? Jennifer Ferris says? Yeah, there's 3 of them, I think, right? There are 3 brothers that with that weird fucking name. Coffee's cold. If you wait a minute, can I get a warm up? This is going good. I could do a few more minutes. You guys talk among yourselves. Enjoy the view. I'm gonna get a little coffee. It takes 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
All right. While Opie goes and gets a cup of coffee. But wait, aren't you, Opie? Yes, I'm Opie. Just go with it. Let's say hi to Manscaped. Hi, Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code OPIE, O-P-I-E, at manscaped.com. You know the sun's out, bums are out, and hopefully your pubes are not out, you animal. Also, flip-flop season is upon us, and you're out here with those post-pandemic toenails. Are you kidding me? Don't worry, our friends at Manscaped have you covered. They just launched their 4th generation performance package and their Shears 2.0 nail grooming kit. Ain't that the truth? I've been clipping my toenails and my toenails have been flying all over the place. Too much information? Join the Manscaped movement by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code OPIE, O-P-I-E. They got the Performance Package 4.0. It includes the new Lawnmower 4.0. This trimmer will change the way you approach your grooming routine. It's got a light, too, so you're not nicking your balls when you're shaving down there. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker to chop your worst weeds up top in your nose and ear. And use the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner to keep you on your game in the heat. Manscaped even threw in two free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0. That would be the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. The Shed Travel Bag is nice. Bring your comfort and boxers to a whole nother level. Don't forget the Shears 2.0 is a luxury 4-piece nail kit featuring tempered stainless steel tools, and it includes slash-tip tweezers, rounded point scissors, fingernail clippers, and a medium grit nail file. You're probably wearing flip-flops, and people don't want to see those nasty unclipped toes of yours. So check it out for yourself. 20% off, free shipping with the code OPIE, O-P-I-E, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code OPIE, O-P-I-E, at manscaped.com. Tame that summer swamp in your pants with Manscaped. Oh, here's Opie. He's coming back.
Whoa! Just hit my head on the shade. All right. I'm putting Charlie Limbo on the big board because I need some help with this. Oh, you watch any good documentaries lately that you can recommend? Now, I haven't watched any documentaries lately. Is there any good ones out there that we could turn the whole group onto? I'm completely out as far as documentaries go. The last one I saw was the David Berkowitz, Son of Sam docu-series. It was I think it was like 5 episodes on Netflix. That was really, really good. I really, really enjoyed that. Because the Son of Sam thing scared the shit out of all of us way, way back in the day. China documentary was decent. That was on, I think that was on Vice, right? Somebody turned me on to the fact that they used a quick clip from the radio show, I believe. And I still haven't checked that out. Gigi Allen doc. Ooh, I think I saw that. Where the hell was that? Is that on Netflix, Bill? I forget. Gigi Allen, that would be one worth watching. The guy was completely insane. He was a performance artist. Oh, my God. His music truly just sucked. But he did some. I don't even know if you could talk about it on the live stream. You know, they have their own rules, YouTube and Facebook. But Gigi Allen did some twisted things on that stage, and his fans ate it up, man. He was insane. Wish they'd put the Patrice doc on Hulu or Netflix. They will. They will. I'm sure it's some kind of thing where, you know, Comedy Central gets it for a year or something like that, and then they'll move it around. I thought they did a very, very good job with the Patrice O'Neal documentary. I wish they didn't. I wish they did a little more on the Opie and Anthony years, but you know, that's more selfish than anything, I guess. Having the freedom to go on our radio show and say and do whatever he wanted, I think was really, really important to Patrice and his comedy. Oh, God, you had to mention this, JR. Fishing today should be good before the storm. The waves are nice. I think there's some striped bass out there, but we're having a terrible run out here, man. It's a hell of a problem to have, obviously, but we were fishing a lot during the 4th of July weekend. We didn't catch, like, literally nothing. And no one that way or that way down the beach caught anything either, because as soon as you see someone with a line in the water, you know, you'll take your little walk, have a little conversation with them, see what they're up to, see what they're catching, and nobody was catching anything, man. I still haven't caught a striped bass this season. By now, past years, I probably would have at least had 3 or 4 by now, and then the summer slows way, way down, but you'll still catch a couple in between all the junk fish. And then the fall run is just insane. One day out here, I caught 5 striped bass in maybe a little over an hour. I mean, in the fall, it's called the fall run. When they hit, it is beyond exciting and makes a lot of days where you're just sitting around with a stupid rod in your hands. It makes it worthwhile. Banksy's a hack. I don't think Banksy's a hack. He's fascinating, Banksy. I mean, he just does stencil art, let's be honest with each other. But, I mean, the whole concept is fascinating with Banksy. We got a Banksy in our neighborhood on the Upper West Side. I remember when he first put it up on this wall on the Upper West Side. I went to check it out because the word got out that Banksy hit overnight. And there had to be 200 to 300 people just crowded around this wall just looking at this Banksy. And then the store quickly put plexiglass over it. And it's so funny because if they could figure out somehow to get that Banksy off the wall and it's on the side of this building, that thing would be worth, I don't know, where's my art dealers out there? Hundreds of thousands, if not over $1 million. But the store can't really, you're a hack. Oh, Charlie, if I'm a hack, just move on. Look, I got an audience. People are liking this. What is it about you that you have to come in here and just try to disrupt everything by calling me a hack? I'm far from a hack. You might not like me, and that's okay. That's more than okay. But to say I'm not a hack, and you know that, and just move on to something you like, there, buddy. I'm too old for this shit, to be honest with you. You're not gonna shake me. I've had way, way worse done to me, my brother. Way, way worse. But this guy, and I've heard over the years, they're trying to figure out how they could maybe cut it out, but it's those giant side of the building cinder blocks, and he just can't do it. So, it's a destination for people from around the world. When they come to New York, they want to check out this Banksy, and it's under the plexiglass on the side of this building. But I don't think Banksy's a hack. I think he's fascinating. People still don't know who he is, although I feel like I got a video of him back in the day when he was doing all that artwork around New York City. And I think it was the driver. God. So one of the art installations, they were driving around this truck, and they had like stuffed animals sticking out the side, And they had pre-recorded noises, obviously, for the stuffed animals. And they would just drive around New York with this thing. And it turned out it was a Banksy. And so it was in our neighborhood. So actually, I can't even take credit for it. I don't know if I've ever said it, but my wife and her really good friend saw the truck go by, and they followed it, and it stopped outside a church on the Upper West Side. And they quickly started videotaping, and the back door opens, and 2 or 3 guys jump out the back. So they're focusing on them like, holy shit, one of these guys has to be Banksy, right? And then there was a guy that opened up the door to let these guys out of the back of the truck. And then he turned and went back to the driver's seat because he was driving the truck. I think that guy was actually the Banksy. And I think it was one of those things like, look over here. Don't look at me. Look at these guys. These guys are the important ones. When I think it was Banksy that was actually driving the truck, and that threw everybody off. But then people say that Banksy's more than one guy, too. So I don't know. But I find him absolutely fascinating, what he's been able to accomplish. Oh, right the F on. Not a fan of the ATVs because of my stupid mini bike accident back in the day. But J.R. Carter, enjoy that. Enjoy your day, Ope. Headed out on the ATV for the day. God, I've driven ATVs, but they scare the hell out of me because I was in a really, really, really bad mini bike accident when I was 12 or 13. And now, man, all that stuff scares the shit out of me. I think I told you the story. I was on mopeds. Is it in Nantucket or on Nantucket? It's an island, so I'm going to go on Nantucket. It was when me and my wife were dating. We went there, did a little bed and breakfast action, and then we rented a moped. She was on the back of the was she on the back of it? I'm trying to remember. We rented them a couple times. So, but the story goes, I was even scared on a moped, and I'm trying to be cool. Just started dating my now wife. You can't look like a wimp. And I was horrified on a stupid moped. I don't get triggered like that usually, but for whatever reason, I never got over the mini bike accident from back in the day. You're just smoking pot and drinking coffee today? All right. What do you think about that Olympic sprinter? look, let's all be honest, man. Pot's not going to make you faster or stronger. So the Olympics in general, the Olympic Committee, should just allow marijuana. That's pretty obvious. If you test positive for marijuana in the Olympics, they should let you run and lift and compete all day long, because we all know pot does not make you stronger and it doesn't make you faster. But with that said, they made the right decision, unfortunately, with that sprinter. They just can't make the exception, because it opens up a whole can of worms. Because then they're like, well, we let her through as an exception, and then everyone else will be coming forward with their cases. So I think it's too bad, because marijuana is not going to affect I think it's going to hurt your performance, if anything. So they should just let it be. That stupid Olympics. They're just so full of themselves, the committees. This is funny. This is just funny. You can't smoke dope, but you can have a penis in women's sports. Jesus. That should be a T-shirt. Oh, that's just funny. Come on, that's funny. But I guess if you think something like that's funny, then what? You're against all that stuff? I think that's a very, very complicated issue. I really, really do. But as soon as you disagree with transgenders, people being in women's sports, let's just say, then you got all this crazy-ass hate in your heart. And I'm here to say that at the very least, it really, really needs to be studied and looked into. I think it's a very, very complicated issue. Do you listen to Frank Zappa? I tried. Good question, by the way, Chuck Jones. Frank Zappa was a guy way ahead of his time. Oh, speaking of documentaries, there's a Frank Zappa documentary, but I never got into his music, so I didn't push play on that yet. But he's a very fascinating dude, and for that reason alone, I definitely want to check out the Frank Zappa documentary. But, you know, growing up and getting into music, I tried the Frank Zappa. A couple commercial hits I sort of liked, but never got into his music. You're so nice now. Good night. I don't know, man. I think I was always nice. I absolutely exaggerated my personality on the Opie and Anthony show. I don't know. I mean, this has been discussed in my circle a lot over the years. And I never, for the most part, I never felt bad about anything we did on the Opie and Anthony show, because I just felt like we were just trying to entertain people. And we were doing it for entertainment purposes. You know, because a lot of that stuff I did on the Opie and Anthony show, I certainly didn't do when the mics were off. And people were like, how did you sleep at night or whatever? I was trying to think of a better way to say that. And I was like, I don't know, because when I turned on the mics, I really felt like this is really weird. How do I explain this? So we were a very real radio show for sure. We didn't really have fake voices, but we were also exaggerated to a point, because I always thought when the mics were on, it was all for entertainment purposes and pretty much anything goes. I didn't feel like I was hurting people in general. But I do know now with perspective that I certainly did. But that wasn't my intention. I was like, God, we got a huge audience out there, you know. They're driving back and forth in a lot of cases to jobs they don't like. So we're here to try to entertain them and make them laugh and make them forget about their damn commute or their shitty jobs or their shitty home lives. So it's kind of complicated, because I never really thought that I was purposely hurting anybody. But with that said, I do understand that people were hurt by what we did. Yeah, I won't get into it today, but there are absolutely a couple things that we did fake. There were a couple things, a few things we faked over the years, because one in particular, we had no choice. If we didn't fake it, we were basically told we would be fired. But in general, man, when we did our shit, it was as real as it gets. Well, we weren't perfect, but our batting average is way, way up there. Way over 99%. Way over. Well, the bra bombing, of course, was fake. No one would believe that. It's not one of our prouder moments. And most people wouldn't even know about the bra bombing because that happened when we were up there in Boston. The Boston people would know about it. But we brought that really, really – this is the funny thing. We brought that very, very hacky bit to a much bigger audience when we were syndicated across the country for comedic purposes. And to have people really laugh at us and see how douchey we absolutely were in the beginning at times. But we weren't trying to present that bit as a real bit. No one in their right mind would believe that we actually were in hot air balloons bombing a TV station because they wouldn't play our Real Rock TV show. I wonder if we actually pulled it off at the time. I wonder if when we did it way back in probably 97-ish, that it actually was entertaining to the people. I wonder. I mean, with time, you realize, oh, my God, it's not even close to entertaining anymore unless you want to just point and laugh at us. Oh, my God, they're way over, my friend. Are the days of big radio contracts over forever? I don't know if forever, but radio, which is podcasting as well, it's the same horse shit. I love all these comedians, right? I saw it over the years. When they had to do a radio show, they would look down at the hosts. Like, oh, God, I'm way more important in the entertainment business than this fucking idiot. But I'll go on his dumb radio show to promote a gig in this town. Fast forward, all these podcasts are doing radio. I would just sit there going, God, you guys have no idea, man. We were just raking in stupid money. And everyone was looking at us like we're barely in entertainment. And I'm sitting there like, yep, believe what you want. Fast forward, they're all doing it. But with that said, the market is so saturated with everybody doing podcasting that it's really, really hard for anybody to make money. You know, you got Joe Rogan making damn good money at it. I'm sure Bill Burr makes a lot of money off his podcast. But in general, most of the guys you check out and their podcasts, they're not making a lot of money because there's just too many of them, unfortunately. Oh, God. Please. Do you subscribe to Ants Live at the Compound out of curiosity? No, that's a one-way street. Anthony's keeping close tabs on me for whatever fucking reason. And I've said it, and God, why do I have to repeat the same shit? Over the years, Ant's been doing that he got fired about, 7 years ago maybe, I think. I've listened to maybe a couple hours total in 7 years. And I couldn't tell you the last time I actually listened at all. It has to be years. So, no, there's no curiosity there. I guess. I know he wrote a book, didn't read it. I have no desire, man. All right. I think that's it. Oh, shit. 7% on the fucking laptop. Yeah, let me go. Private Facebook group. We have a really, really group of people in there. You just click Become a Supporter on my regular Facebook page if you want to join us over there. I think that's it. Buy a shirt. We're always putting out. Oh, doggy's barking. That means we got to go. Buy a shirt at opieradio.com. And don't forget, I'm doing live streams on my Instagram as well. And those I'm trying to make out and about. So maybe start following me on the Instagram, Opie Radio. If not, that's cool. I'll see you right back here, hopefully tomorrow. Have a good day, guys. All right? We'll talk soon. Boo, 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 boo. Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, 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 boom. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.